As we all know, video is definitely on the rise. And in this video, I'm going to go over a little more in depth about why you should, if you're not already, incorporating video into your social media marketing, especially. And like I said, the rise of video is so important if you're a up and coming real estate agent or you're already in real estate. I know personally when I go to research something or look up anything, I much rather watch a video anymore than sit there and read a blog because I can just kind of whip through it, skip ahead, rewind, or sometimes just sit there and watch the whole video. It's so informative. Now, as a real estate agent, understanding the power of video is very, very important, I believe, to incorporate into your business. And don't worry, if you're interested, I will have this whole presentation downloaded below. You can go ahead and download a copy for yourself. That way, if we miss something or you want to go through it later, you're more than welcome to. Now, there's different kinds of social media, obviously. There's TikTok, Instagram, there's my favorite, YouTube, there's Facebook, there's just so much out there. And it's really important that what type you're incorporating into what social media, what type of video. For example, my thought on a lot of this is if somebody is looking to purchase a house, they're probably going to go on YouTube, or better yet, they'll go to Google, research moving to your area, say moving to Daytona Beach. And then oftentimes what happens is I will pop up on the first page of Google with my YouTube video. I get them on my channel, and then now they're binge watching my videos because I put playlists in, or they just keep finding other topics they want to watch because they can search. And it's really, really helped grow my business. I do realize, a lot of people make it big with Instagram and TikTok. My thought on that is, at least for me, I know, and my niche that I go after is, which is relocating folks to Central Florida, is usually older, more mature. It's probably not their first home. They more than likely have some money, and if they are on like TikTok or Facebook or Instagram watching those little short videos, it's usually like they're standing in line at Starbucks. That's when I do it. I'll be in line at Starbucks. I'm not going to like sit there and try and research moving to a new area on YouTube. That's when I pull open TikTok or Facebook or Instagram and watch a quick video. Just kind of kill the time while I'm waiting in line. I hope that makes sense. That's why I specialize in YouTube, and I do a little bit of Facebook, but it's primarily YouTube, which you can do shorts on there as well. I don't do a whole lot of them. Maybe my channel would be bigger if I did, because YouTube does like us to do shorts, and you do want to embrace the YouTube gods. So here's some tips on how to create compelling video content. Number one, define your objectives. Do you want people to be directed to your website? Do you want them to subscribe to your channel if you are using YouTube? Do you want them to call, text, email you? What do you want them to do when you're making this video? How do you want, instead of just putting them out, you want to have some type of like call to action? What is that? Make sure you know. Again, if you happen to be doing a couple different videos, maybe you'll have different call to actions. My YouTube, I want them to always give me a call, send me a text, or shoot me an email when they're deciding to move or relocate to Central Florida. Number two, understand your audience. Like I had said a few moments ago, my audience is primarily folks, families, or retirees looking to move to Central Florida. Do I get some first-time home buyers and younger couples? Yep, sometimes. But the majority of the people on my channel, the leads I get, are an elderly crowd, maybe around my age or a little younger, sometimes an older couple, or even someone, again, around my age, looking to downsize, which is wonderful because a lot of times they're cash, so that makes it a lot better. Or they're buying a second home, because I do live in Central Florida. We get a lot of second home buyers. And once in a while, like I said, I will get a first-time home buyer, and that's fine too. But my videos, when I talk to them, I have that thought that it's probably somebody looking to move to the area that is not their first home, and maybe they're thinking about retiring. And that really helps in making my video. So understanding your audience. Number 3, choosing the right video format. So is the video going to be for Instagram or a TikTok short or snappy video or a longer video on YouTube? Because YouTube, you can make those videos as long as you want. Actually, YouTube prefers your videos to be, I believe it's at least 7 or 8 minutes. So you're trying to get them as long as you can while still capturing their attention. You don't talking about how great you are, what company you're at, and just keep going on and on at the beginning, because people are going to leave. You want to keep them, try and get them as long as you can, but keep them very entertaining, lots of information, so people are like drawn into your videos. Are you going to please everybody? Probably not. But you know what? You're not even going to know those people. You won't even know that they're not interested in you. You're going to only attract the people that you're going to want to work with anyway. So YouTube is a beautiful thing. Facebook and Instagram, you can do types of videos there, and just know what type of format you are working on with your videos. Number 4, craft compelling narratives. Hook your viewers from the start. That's my main thing. A lot of times you'll see, especially even on the little shorts, how people just grab your attention right away with something that keeps your eyes peeled to it. And a lot of times people will start off telling you what they're going to talk about, then they talk about it, then they wrap it up at the end. Just really want to provide a lot of value with this. Again, that's why you don't want to start your videos off like, hi, I'm Veronica Edwards. I've been in real estate forever. I'm a top producer. Everybody loves me. You don't want to do that because nobody cares. I always start my videos like I'm already in the middle of a conversation, maybe telling them something they want to hear. Today, I'm in beautiful Ormond Beach, and I'm going to drive you around this gorgeous neighborhood. These homes, they're single story, 2-story. And that's what I'll talk about. And then I drive them around, and then I end it like, what did you think? Oh, I forgot to mention, right down the street, there's this gorgeous park. I'll take you by there too. Right? Just keep going real quick at the end so they don't cut off my videos. I'll let them know how to contact me. Number 5, invest in quality production. Nowadays, with the cell phones being so wonderful, if you have a decent cell phone, that's good enough. If you can or want to invest in some recording equipment, maybe a better camera. I have a few cameras because when I first started doing videos, the cell phones weren't nearly as great as they are now. And I think a lot of it, I just got used to using my camera. So I know how to like transport it from the camera to my laptop, to my editor, to blah, 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 which I can do from my phone. I'm just not in the habit of doing it, but I know my phone does make wonderful videos. I have been investing a little more in some apps for that, and I'm really liking it. It's just a matter of preference and habit. But you definitely want to make sure you have good sound. Lighting is really important. If you can get some good lighting, that's important. Or at least record in a room where there is good lighting, or if you're outside, some of the best lighting outside. Just make sure the sun is in front of you without squinting. I tell you, first time you record and the sun's behind you and you have the dark, scary eyes, you're going to get back and be like, oh my gosh, I look like a monster. Well, at least maybe not with you. At least with me, it does. It never works out. I'm like, do I try and edit it or do I go reshoot it? Your choice. Number 6, when possible, and many, many clients will love you after following you on YouTube, try and get them to do a video as well, preferably a video testimony. You can leverage user-generated content. If you can have someone else tell how great you are, that is way more impactful, way better than you telling everybody how wonderful you are. Number 7, incorporate closed captions and subtitles. Oftentimes there's folks that are hearing impaired, or maybe they're at a place where there's other people and they don't have their headphones, so they can't have the volume on. I've been told some people kind of watch the videos at work because they're trying to, get ready to come to Daytona to see some homes. So they're trying to watch as many videos as possible. So just put it on, real easy to do. Yeah, you can go down that rabbit hole. There's so much you can do with the subtitles. Go back and edit them. That's up to you. Maybe once you get bigger and you have like a team, you can polish all that. But at the end of the day, start making the videos, getting them out there, attracting your clients. Life will be great. And remember, you're in real estate. You're not a videographer. They don't have to be perfect. I personally feel, and the folks I've heard many times say they really like about me and my videos were they were raw, they were authentic, they knew I was being genuine. Hopefully, you even feel that in this video. Number 8, experience with different video types. What I mean by that, sometimes do a walk through a home, do a neighborhood, sit and do a talking head video, maybe share a screen like this type video. Kind of mix it up a little bit. Also, it's fun for you because you're providing even more value. How would I shoot this video? I guess I could. It would just be a little harder if I didn't have a visual in front of me. For you and for myself, or when I'm shooting videos for my buyers that are moving to the area. Sometimes I sit in my office, do a full talking head where I'm not sharing a screen. Sometimes I share a screen so I can show a map. I just like mixing it up. I think they appreciate it too. Once you get enough videos on YouTube, you can watch the analytics and kind of decide what kind of videos your audience seems to like, and maybe you can produce more of those videos. So feel free to mix them up a little bit. Number 9, make sure it's optimized for mobile viewing. And with that, you want to make sure it's vertical or square, especially if you're doing a YouTube short or some of the other shorts. It's preferred to have it like that. It's very common. And I think that really can help your business as well. Number 10, super important. Create attention grabbing thumbnails. So important. You can make the world's best video, but if nobody watches it, what good is it going to be? Far too often I see people will use the same glamour headshot and instead of doing different reactions. I sit there sometimes and I'll be like, and just make some different headshots. And that way you can throw them in, try and use some bright colors, some bold words. Don't like write a book on there, because 9 times out of 10 people are watching it on their mobile phone. And if it's just wordy, they can't see it anyways. Have 1 or 2 words, or sometimes no words at all, and just like a facial reaction. Then they'll read the title. You're going to stop, like the thumbnail's like a stop sign. You're going to stop. Then they're going to read the title. Then hopefully they watch the video. You catch them with the hook and you keep them on. And now they binge watch. 11, incorporate calls to action. Make sure you encourage your viewers to have a clear call to action. Like I said, at the end of my video, I am very clear what I want them to do is call, text, or email me. At the very, very end, I always have my website, which I can see from the analytics on my website, how many people go to it from my video. Quite a few. So they check me out there. They watch my videos. Then they see Central Florida Homes. Then they say Central East Coast Homes.com. They go there because it's at the end of all my videos, and they can find out a little bit about me, some of my properties. There's a video on it, which takes them right back to my channel. I always keep people right on my channel. That's my call to action, so I can stay in front of them. And then like I said, also at the end, I have call, text, or email me, and I run across the screen, just like it's like the last 7 or 8 seconds of the video, my information. They can always stop, pause it, or rewind it. You just don't want to bore them where they start jumping, because if they're not ready to call you yet and they still want to absorb more videos, if you have this long 20-second pitch at the end, there's a good chance they're going to bounce. Number 12, I kind of touched on this a little bit. Make sure you analyze your videos. Go through your videos, see what's working, track the metrics, see what's not, and try to produce obviously more of what's working. What type of videos are your ideal clients, your ideal audience liking? Like, once you get going with YouTube, you get enough up, you can even tell what time of day and what day is preferred. The majority of your audience is on your YouTube channel. Somebody just asked me the other day, how do you know to post your videos Sunday mornings? I said, because YouTube tells me that's when the majority of my clients are on there. You can see what part of the world they're from, demographics, age, male, female, all kinds of great stuff. You just got to start creating those videos, get them pumping out, and it'll start telling you all this wonderful information. So conclusion, start making videos if you haven't. And one huge tip, if nothing else, make sure you stay consistent. I have so many agents that I mentor that will talk about, well, I'm not really getting anything. Well, you only did 1 video, or you only did 2. You have to stay consistent. YouTube loves consistency. It's a business. We're all in business here. Nothing else. Make that video, edit it. I promise when you start doing them, they'll become easier and easier to take care of. You'll get better and better. You'll even enjoy watching yourself more and more. At first, you'll be like, I look horrible. After a while, you're like, guess what? Huge surprise. This is what I look like. The shock's over. When you meet me, guess what? This is it. And that's what my buyers and sellers, they're fine. At the end of the day, they don't care. I did 100 videos. Then I got sick. I lost all my hair fell out of my head. I recorded bald. Nobody said anything. Nobody cared. I was more worried about it, and then I realized nobody cares. It's fine. They still kept calling. I still kept selling. Life is wonderful. I have a different hairstyle. They don't care. Not that they don't care about you, but they're on your YouTube channel. See how you can provide value for them. So don't worry what you look like. Try and look somewhat decent, but if you feel you're too old, too young, too overweight, too skinny, too whatever, hey man, it's okay. Just provide the value. That's all they really care about. And if there's anything I can do, go ahead and comment below. Make sure you grab a copy of this slideshow down below, and I look forward to talking to y'all soon.